Oi, hold on a second. Is that a DMODeejay guy? Oi, mate, it's nuts, it's bonkers.
Yo, boom, so quick DMAX 250 update. I know you guys have been watching exactly what's going on, and for the people that haven't been on Instagram seeing what's going on, because we've been doing a lot, we've been making noise here and there. We have on the 30th of May, Silverstone, the link up. As you know, it's going to be the biggest link up the car scene has ever seen, ever. And it's going to be held at Silverstone. The day after, we have Clash of the Source. And you might have seen from the video last week, I've been calling people out. So this is the updated list of what is actually happening at Clash of the Source. And by the way, Clash of the Source is officially sold out, so you cannot get tickets. There are some tickets available for Silverstone left, as we allocated more because we had to get a bigger venue. So if you're waiting for tickets, email this right now, waiting list at dmax250.com. And don't forget, we have other events, like we've got the London to Barcelona, we've got London to Nürburgring, we have the UK tour. Most of them are sold out. If you are waiting for a ticket, email the waiting list at dmax250.com, so if somebody pulls out, you can get the next ticket, because someone might not be able to make it. God knows, someone might have got corona and they can't do it. Who knows? Be waiting. So make sure. So this is the updated list of Clash of the Source, because I know everybody's very interested in who's coming, who's accepted and who's flopping. So this is the latest one. So we have also just announced super bikes are allowed to race on the drag strip. And yeah, I know people are thinking, yeah, we need to get the quads, but that's for next time. Don't worry, we're going to get on that, and that's going to be fucking savage, so stay tuned. So out of the super bikes, who is accepted? Sneaky versus Grade, accepted. Spawn Autos versus Bills and Nick Montana, accepted. Ruby Rides versus the Chronicles of Claudia, accepted. And I think there's one other call out which I never fucking, you know what, Cam, I forgot to call somebody out, so here it is. I'm calling you out. Matt Customs versus DJ. I want you two to battle it out at Santa Pod. Obviously, all of these people that I'm calling out, the expense is on me. Yo, boom, I almost forgot a very crucial send for these two people. So let's get straight into it. Little Man, I'm sending for you. And Lil J, I'm sending for you. You two, Brummies, on the track, having it out. Let's see who can reach the pedals fast enough. So you don't need to do nothing. There's no excuse. You don't need to do nothing apart from make sure your vehicle is ready and turn up on the day and fucking battle it out. It's as simple as that. Everybody else who's spectating, it's going to be a fucking bumpy ride. Alright, so boom, out of the rest of the people that are accepted, I'm going to read them out. So obviously you got me and Mist. We're going to be battling it out in our Civics. We're both over 1,000 brake horsepower. And obviously one of mine a 4-wheel drive, who wants to go with that, or I'm building another one as well, so I'm ready. However you want it, you can get gapped, Mist. The next one is Tunde versus Steel Bangles. So Steel Bangles has a Lamborghini Urus. Tunde has the Dodge SRT SUV, supercharged, Clapam, whatever the fucking mad thing that it is. The next one that we have got, Rocky Patel versus Sonic GTR, both GTRs, both over 1,800 horsepower, fucking insane. The next one is the clash of the twin turbos. So you got fucking Buzz Singh in his Huracan twin turbo, and you've got GB Performance in his Huracan twin turbo, so that one's going to be interesting. We've got obviously the Hondas again, Big Man Ting Performance in his I think it's a 9-second or 10-second Civic K20 turbo, and then we've got Cat GGT who's in his 9-second or below fucking B series turbo. So this is a clash of K20 versus B series full chat drag cars. And on top of that, we have Bevo Tuning versus MRC. This one is very interesting. Me myself, I even want to see this as well. I'm big fans of both of them, and yeah, they're having it out. RS6 C6 and RS6 C7 and go far. It's going to be fucking mental. We also have Ryan Taylor versus Matt Armstrong. Ryan Taylor, I think, is going to be in his RS5, and Matt Armstrong is going to be in his twin turbo Gallardo. It's going to be fucking epic. GV London versus Car Hartley. They've also accepted. As you know, they are hypercar dealers, so I've said to them, do your thing. If you want to come in a hypercar, come in a hypercar. If you want to come in a supercar, bat it out. It's up to you. Okay, this is the niggly bit. So we also had Wrench versus Evolve, which I know the world wants to see, including me, two massive companies, you know what I mean? And we've also got MSL versus DMS, which everyone wants to see as well. So Evolve sounds like they're chickening out, and to be fair, I'm quite disappointed because they ain't even replied back and said, nah, we're not even doing it, or there's a reason, whatever. They're just plain blank ignoring, which is whatever, cool. But obviously it just shows a reason that they don't rate themselves, because everybody else has come to it. I mean, let's be straight. I know a lot of people mean, oh, it's going to be drama. I've seen comments, oh, it's going to be chavvy and this, that, but no, there are very big, reputable companies on here, and it is going to be for the culture of the car scene. This is why. This is no beef, this is no fighting, this is nothing but petrol heads enjoying the day out. So there's no reason to say why you shouldn't come, and the cost is all on me. And furthermore, for me, I'm more upset because I'm thinking, hold on a minute, Evolve, you have a stage 3 fully built M5 against a stage 2 M5. Obviously the stage 3 should win, so you have no excuse really. But obviously, clearly, let's talk more action. You don't rate yourself, or you don't rate your whole company. So I mean, it's as simple as that. DMS likewise, you obviously don't rate yourself as well, but I mean, it is what it is really. That's why all the companies that have accepted obviously take themselves very serious. So every single one of them companies that I've read out, and people and persons and whoever you are, total top respect from me to you, even if I haven't worked with you guys, because some people I haven't worked with. And on all of these, I'm going to be giving each and every one of these companies and people a lot of coverage throughout the channel, through DMAX, and it is for the culture of the car petrol heads, literally, and bikes as well, because I mean, that's what I wanted to do. Like, people don't understand that this whole DMAX is, a lot of people ask, what is DMAX? And I'm basically bringing the entertainment to the car scene together, and we're just going to have fun with it. It's as simple as that. It's never been done, and if it has been done, it hasn't been done properly. And if people think that they've done it properly, you haven't, because I've been around for a long time and I have not rated anything that I see. I see a lot of shows that are going on, I see a lot of rallies that are going on, and it just looks like a pub crawl, looks like carnage. If you go to uni, you know when you will put a t-shirt, it's just tacky. So we're just trying to do this 10 out of 10. Like I said, this is a serious and up to date. It's now costing me £4 million to put this DMAX whole project on, so please take it very serious. And it is going to be televised as well. We haven't said that, but it will be televised, and you will see it will be on YouTube, it will be on every social media. It's going to be a big thing. So I am really appreciative to everybody who has been supporting it so far, and I have to just say, for my DMAX team as well, because I have got full-time staff, 30 full-time staff running this DMAX project, because if I did it on my own, I can guarantee it'll be a shambles. So I'm just being straight. My positives are getting it out there, my team make it run. So DMAX 250, do not sleep on it, and I'll see you all there. I know I've ranted on, but yeah. But the car is dirty, as you saw. You might have seen me clean it last time at like 12 o'clock at midnight. I couldn't get to the back, so I'm about to keep it with water. Let's see this shit here. If you can't wait for a detailer like me, all you need to do is this. Simple. Waterless is the key to success, especially if you want to keep your car clean at all times. As you can see, that's before, here's after. And it smells impeccable. Impeccable, it smells. Literally, just like that. Simple as this. As you can see, dirt. Now you see it. Now you don't. See this dirt here? Now you see it. Now you don't. Waterless is the key. Yo, so boom. This is a weird video. I don't even know how to drop this one. Anyway, we are at Spray Technic over there. See the logo. This is where we did the DMO Army link up. Remember when we shut down Telford and Manchester the same day? This is where we are right now. And yeah, so let me cut the story short, because I don't think I even filmed the intro. I've got so many vehicles, and this is a vehicle that I bought a few months ago. off one of my good mates, but there's a bit of a twist around it. So I bought this car off my mate because he had personal reasons why he wanted to sell it. This is one of his pride of joys. He's got many vehicles as well, many. He's a japhead like me, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cop this and have a little project with it. It wasn't in the best condition. Engine went, it was just, you know when you just get to a point like, you know, fuck the car, fuck everything. So I was like, I'll have it. But I knew deep down he still wanted it. He was a bit like, oh, you know what, I shouldn't have sold it kind of thing. I shouldn't have sold the car. And I was like, alright, cool. I know that this is why I have not done a review on this car, because I already knew what I was going to do with it. And I'm just speeding up the process, what he should have done a long time ago. And I know he's going to be watching this and thinking, oh yeah, what's going on with it now? So bro, this is exactly what I'm doing. I bought this car to do up, and I'm going to give it back to him because he's going to really appreciate it, and we are going to have some fun at DMAT. So I've sped up the process for him because I know we're all building, and this one's one of his, this is like his Fox Stew, but I want my Fox Stew, I want him to have his, so we can party and have fun together. So this is the car that I brought, which I am going to be giving back to him. He doesn't know until he watches this video. So let's talk more action. Spray Tech have just sprayed it. It has no engine in it. Then it's going to go back, get the engine built back in. The engine's been built already. The engine's going to be put back in it, and then we are going to go time. You know, D-Max, Cash of the Source. We've got Silverstone. It's going to be the on show. Let's talk more action. Big up Spray Tech on this. Spray Tech are the people that we had the link up, and they did their Fox Stew, sprayed it. It's 10 out of 10. If you need any body work. Also, remember the time when there was 2 cars that crashed, or 3 cars that crashed at the link up? So if you had a car fully rebuilt, it was fucking categoried whatever, I paid for it, got it done, it was sorted. Spray Tech, big up Spray Tech. I'm talking too much, and I always say let's talk more action, so let's go. Obviously, Spray Tech have fucking killed it again. So my guy has his car, and he's gonna see this video now. I'm not gonna tag him. I want to see how quick he realizes what's gone. So the car's done. Where's the latch? See, I'm a Honda man. I don't know about this Nissan. This is why I just think, you know what? There's no block in there right now, not a single. But it is going straight from here to have the block put in, and we are active again. So big up Spray Tech every time. Kieran, how hard was it to do this?
You know what? It wasn't as bad as the Civic.
The Civic's curtains.
Do you know what? It was alright. It was literally, I had a few little hiccups and that, but you know, we come through all the time, so it's one of them, innit?
Obviously. I know with the Japanese cars, paint work, and you know, I'm trying to say it's a bit of a myth, and the body work's a bit of a myth. It was in a not a good situation, but now it is fresh. So we're gonna turn the L to the W, as we know, and we're gonna have some fun. But yo, bro, smashed it. When you look at it as well, you can see the light. That's what I like. Every time I just sit there and I get my Civic, and I'm just like this. Believe it or not, I've got a cover, a McLaren cover that covers my Civic. Just sits there, just like, yeah, I don't want to drive it, so fresh. So yeah, big up Spray Tech every time, as you know where we are. We had the biggest link up here ever. And yeah, it's every time I come here, it feels weird. Because the first time I come here, there was that amount of people here.
Mad.
Nuts, and I'm like, fuck, how did we fill up this room? I sit here like, how did we fill it out? But yeah,
the whole industrial
the whole way, do you know, like even we coming was like, yo, is that the road you come down? Bro, it's mental. So yeah, we had to kind of sneak in, and obviously we posted now, and then we're gonna get the fuck out before the police come in and start saying, wow, is there a link up again? But no, we're doing it legit, you know, Silverstone, Santa Pod, fucking, yo, you know, D-Max. But yeah, big up Spray Tech. Always, obviously, they don't know it, but the Fox Shoe's coming here soon as well, so I'm just going to land that over here. We've got another project, and we've got the EK29 is going to come here as well and get full treatment. So, Spray Tech Auto, fucking repairs in Telford, the Dapper Dons. Yo, listen, if you want to have some spare peas in your pocket so you can buy some toys and shit like I do, you need multiple income streams. So you might have your normal day-to-day job. However, what you need to do is go on Crep Chief Notify, because that's one of my income streams, and it's as simple as this. I'll buy a product like this camera that Cam's actually holding. I could buy it for £500 and then I sell it for £1,000. I've made £500 profit. Simple as that. You could do that about 5 times in a week. Work out the maths. All you need to do is go on Crep Chief Notify and enjoy.
Brigade.
Got you.
Got ya. Arms bad boy M3 F80. I'm air riding. The reason why I wanted to do this video is because everyone, don't air ride the Lamborghini, don't, because of this, because of that, because of this. I'm like, I don't judge on what somebody says. I will judge for myself, and I'm going to judge right now. Air ride, yeah, we know it started hydraulic before air, then it's all air. We go from old school cars, which you guys all have. Every vehicle of these guys have, they have airlift in every vehicle. Every vehicle. You come to car audio and every vehicle is slammed on the floor. So you can have it from classics to hypercars, can't you?
Yeah, well, when we first started doing it, it was all about bagging those scene cars, you know, the Mark 5 Golfs, Audi A3s. We're bagging them day in, day out. And now
yeah, man,
that was sick.
That was cold. You'll see that in the other video. That was cold.
You know what I mean?
And automatically I can feel it. Still feels like an M car, bro.
Listen, I'm telling you, listen, bro.
Most people, yeah, it's gonna be boaty, the performance, this, that, the other. I actually miss the M4. I miss it like that. This just drives different, doesn't it?
Ain't it different?
Ain't it different?
So like I was saying, we were bagging Mark 5 Golfs, Audi A3s like there's no tomorrow, but now people are bagging whatever they can get their hands on. Yeah. Mate, we're doing classic all the way up to hypercar.
And bands.
And commercial vehicles. Yeah, absolutely, mate. It's the future. It's current and it's the future. I'm telling you, every car that we get, it just goes straight on bags. I drive this quite low, and if I was static, this car underneath would be destroyed right about now.
Yeah, 100%.
It'll be
100%.
It'll be done, mate. I'll be going through splitters, undercarriages, the lot. But because I've got the air, I can avoid all the sleeping policemen. I can avoid, you know, my driveway, go up the driveway.
That's the palm. That is the main reason why I need airlift, because I can't even get on my drive. My drive has a lip that goes like that, and then believe it or not, I have every vehicle of mine. I have to. Some of them can't even go there because they can't get on my drive.
So you got to leave it out.
You have to leave it wherever at my mechanics. Higher space there, and some of them, yeah, I have to, like, the AV has to go on backwards. The perf has to go on forwards. Like, bro, it's long. I just want to be able to go. Psh, my E63 has air ride already, so it goes. Psh, and I just drive on normal, back, forward, whatever. That's the main reason why I need it. But a lot of people are saying this, that, the other. Bro, just from what you've done then, pulling off from car audio to driving here, this feels exactly the same as a stock.
Listen, I could give you this car without telling you it's bagged. You
I wouldn't have thought. That's what I'm saying.
Never know.
It felt exactly the same. It didn't feel like, oh, it's gonna be, you know what, when they're inflated, you're gonna feel all this, that, the other. This feels bang on, and I'm not even in the driving seat yet, so I'll give you that from what I can feel in the passenger seat.
So from a convenience point of view, from a performance point of view, saving your car point of view, trust me, it's always worth doing. And like you said, mate, it handles better, in my opinion. Handles
obviously
better.
Going to be lower to the ground.
Lower to the ground is
you can, and the thing is, you can have different setups as well. Obviously, you can see here. I'm very used to this because I have it on the van. Obviously you saw Palm put it in the Fabian. Yeah, we were gonna have Fabian fucked it up, so Palm's got to put it back in there again.
Oh, they screwed it up?
Yeah, bruv, he did everything, bro. He did everything. This unit is Bluetooth, so you can do it from your phone. So if you're at a show, you want to just go, there's loads of gimmicks to this. Just like that, back ends out. Fucking hell. And it feels tremendous. It actually feels like springs. People have said so much that not on a supercar, yeah, on the van it's alright because it's a van, but nothing that's performance-wise, you're not going to get it.
The thing is, you've got full adjustability to fine-tune the ride.
That's the thing.
The shocks have got rebound adjustment. You can actually change the height of the shock itself. Obviously, the shorter you go on the shock, the more pressure you're going to need to run in your bag for a stiffer drive. So that'd be great for track, maybe. But mate, trust me, what Lambo, yeah?
100%. People, and that's all I wanted. Do you know why I said to Palm, we need to go in the F80 because I've had one before. I know exactly how they handle, and that's a good, fair comparison in terms of the vehicle and the performance. I will know if it feels that, you know what, actually, you know, it did feel. Most people think we're just going to be in the air. Just boaty.
Nah, man.
No, it doesn't at all. It doesn't. And we are very low at the moment. Yeah. We're very low. It don't feel like rough. Like I'm impressed. So that does stand. I am still air ride. I'm still going to put airlift in the Lambo. We're definitely doing that. It feels good. It's not even one thing, is it? Most people, you lower a car for performance. That's the reason why we do it. I know with performance you get the looks as well. That's why a set of people would do it. Then you've got the stance people.
For real. Yeah,
airlift does everything plus more.
Performance, stance, slam it on the floor.
If I want it to look like this, if I want to drag and I want to have, I can do it. But this is the thing though, bro, you can actually individually do all of them.
4 corners.
So sick. Yeah. People don't think about, when I get something I think, what can I get for my money? And I'm getting a lot for it. That's why it makes sense. Like, yeah, the Lambo, the twin turbos are actually on the car at the moment. No one even knows. I don't even know when this video is going to go. Twin turbos are on the car. And yeah, it's gonna need it. Like when it's at the shows, it's gonna. And then when we drag him, we can lift it up. But this is the thing, though. Look, a lot of people don't understand that I'm going to be running drag radios on them as well.
Really?
Yeah, of course. So when I do the drag days, I want to be able to lift up the car. Yeah. Put the bigger off I go. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
There you go. So this is the reason why in my head I know what I'm doing and what my end goal is, and airlift just answers all of those questions. And jumping in this car just makes me
want to do it quicker.
Yeah, makes me want to do it quicker, and it just goes to my point. Yeah, man, feels good. Feels good, boy. How long have you had it on this car as well? Let's talk about the longevity of it, because you've had this car for a while now.
So I've had this car 4 years, and bought the car with 2,000 miles on it. It's now sitting on 31k.
And you bagged it instantly as normal.
I bagged it, but it got bagged the day after we bought it, so it's been bagged.
And you're going to do the same with the Porsche as well?
For real.
Oh, come on.
It's been bagged for 29,000 miles and I've had no issues. Actually, I lie. I had one issue, I had a top mount. I had to change the top mount because it started knocking a little bit. But you know what? For 28,000 miles...
That's not bad considering...
Mate, yeah, it's maintenance free. As long as it's fitted properly, and as long as you maintain it, and admittedly, there's not much maintenance to do. All you need to do is drain your tank every couple of months.
Yeah, I see that with the
and that all comes with the system. You get a little drain. You get a little drain with it.
Yeah.
Drain it all out. It comes with a water trap. It's a full kit. As long as it's fitted properly, it will last you forever.
Sick. That's all. Well, I know it, having it already. I know a bits already, but then even having it I've already had it in my van.
Yeah, you've had it in the van,
and that's what made me realise, I need to bag everything. And it feels tight on the road, man. It actually feels tight.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump in the car and then just to make sure, because I'll be straight. If it feels different, I will say straight away.
Well, make sure I'm not faking it.
Can't fake it. It's been a while. I don't think I've actually been in an M4 or M3. I'm not a BMW guy, but you know what I mean, F80.
Can't go wrong with an F80, man.
You can't unless you've got somebody who's driving it. Fucking hell. It's been a while.
It probably feels slow compared to what you drive these days. Do you know what I
Every
mean?
car is different though. It's just like
Yeah, it's the style of drive it gives you.
yeah. I do miss this though, man. I do like a BMWs are alright, you know. They are alright.
Bro, this is the longest I've ever kept a car. You know that.
This is
the
but
longest I've ever kept
It
a
makes
car.
sense though, doesn't it? This car does a lot.
Dude,
It does a lot. 5 doors.
5 doors, yeah,
Never stop.
more doors, get the kids in the back, and at the same time I can take it to shows.
And still look the
And
part, because
yeah,
this car does
for
look
real.
the part. And also you got some badass rims on this as well, bro. So let's
Yeah.
talk about the rims.
Yeah, it's got 2-piece mono-look rotiform LASRs on it.
Savage, and the handling and the setup you fit the ride is, bro, this feels better than this, like OEM Plus. This the whole riding and the driving in this, it feels.
Yeah, so you've driven one of these stock before. You tell me now.
Of course, this is what I'm trying to say. I tried to get this far, but I didn't even get that far because we had a little accident. Not my fault. Bertie, your fault. This guy wants to make us have an accident, and he's got kids in the back. Joker. Frig, you know, mate. Look, where'd you get your license from? Take them shades off. Yeah, so yeah, I wanted to go this path with it, and then the car, yeah, died, and yeah, man. So this is what I could have been. This could have been you.
What's it? What do you, like? You've driven a standard one of these.
I'm about to find out right now.
Right.
Let's talk more action. No, I don't even need to give more action. I just need to know by the certain. Okay, so first of all, there's no scraping. It's not rubbing. And that was a harsh, you know, like that.
Yeah. Harsh little corner.
And what we were at 50-50, well, 50 at the front, 80 at the back. So that's your personal preference, isn't it? You've sussed the car.
That's my daily drive height.
That's all that I'd be happy with that all around. And you can go lower than that, you can go higher than that.
Yep.
I'm actually impressed with this car. It's actually better than I knew it. Like air rides, yeah, it's not going to be the same, but this is actually better than what I thought it'd be. Way better. And I don't need to push the car because it's obviously a straight line. I want to know what the handling's like. I'll be straight.
Here we go.
Hold on tight.
Here we go. Yeah, come on.
We're not going like that. I just want to feel the grip and dip. That's
Grip
all.
and dip.
So we're gonna grip.
Bang it round here, bang it.
Okay.
Here you go, mate.
Okay, and like that.
I'm telling you, mate.
Drop the box and dip. Okay. That's all I need to know.
Is that a done deal? Boom.
Done deal. That's all. Let's talk more action. That's all I wanted to. Do you know, like?
Yeah. No,
I just want to know if I can. But you're not going to go any further than obviously on a track. You're going to be harsh cornering like that.
You know what people
Left, right.
People say like, what? You're replacing your springs for airbags.
Nah, it's not replacing. I think that you're advancing it.
But what you got to think about is, what is your car on the road directly with? Rubber tyres. Do you know what I mean?
It's true. I've never thought it'd be like that, you know, bro.
You know what I mean?
Oh, but you're gonna lose this, but you have rubber tyres on yours.
There's a lot more to gain.
And like, see, like now I'm thinking, is the car too low? I can just go
Yeah, exactly.
and go, but I don't know what his settings are, so I'm not gonna do that because my settings will be different. Everyone has their own personal preference. It's the highest.
That's my driveway height. Boom, inside. That's
okay.
It. And
in the middle is just normal riding.
Yeah.
Obviously I've still got my settings.
The beauty of this is also in the morning when you get in the car, you don't need to worry about driving off and like just ruining your arches because the car's sat down. It will rise itself when you start
the car.
it in the morning. It's called
I know about that because I had it on the van. Because literally the car, whenever I park up, I deck the car, and then when I start the engine,
so
off I go.
In the mornings it will rise itself. Boom, off you go.
So you have no. They've got it covered. Airlifter's got it covered.
For real.
I know from experience.
Yep.
But I've only had it on a van, so I do want to see. This is the first that's a car that I've been in, let alone drove.
I'm telling you now, there is no way you're going to be disappointed by putting your Lambo on it.
Am I at the right height to
what, fully lock and shit? Yeah, that's fine.
Just in case.
For real.
I know every car's set different.
Do you know what? Steve's R8. We bagged Steve's R8.
That's his deal. I'll be honest.
Yeah, we
Steve's,
bagged it.
Steve's
And you know what?
I'm doing it.
He loves it.
Bruv, it looks
that car's
so sick.
next level.
And I see him doing miles in it. I'm like, well, it's the same car, really?
Yeah, he drives to Scotland because his parents live down south here.
Yeah.
He's in Scotland, and he does drives up and down, no issues.
S30 BMX is your fault.
Everything, just blame Steve.
It's Steve's fault. It's his fault. Even with the band, it was his fault. But yo, Palm, this is exactly what I needed, and I wanted you guys to experience this with me because they were saying, oh yeah, I loved everything, but air ride, don't do it to the Lambo. Yeah, I am doing it. I am definitely doing it, and this just proves my point why I'm doing it even more. So it's as simple as that. That's all I wanted to know, and I wanted you guys to carry this experience with me. As you know, car audio security do everything, so I'll straight away, Palm, let me use your car just to go around the bucket. So we just done it. Yeah. Go and follow Car Audio Security. Go follow Palm as well on Instagram. Tell them that DMO sent you here, and let's get the van and the perfect.
Well, we like to call it try before you buy.
Try before you
Oi, hold on a second. Is that a DMODeejay guy? Oi, mate, it's nuts, it's bonkers.
Yo, listen, if you want to have some spare peas in your pocket so you can buy some toys and shit like I do, you need multiple income streams. So you might have your normal day-to-day job. However, what you need to do is go on Crep Chief Notify, because that's one of my income streams, and it's as simple as this. I'll buy a product like this camera that Cam's actually holding. I could buy it for £500 and then I sell it for £1,000. I've made £500 profit. Simple as that. You could do that about 5 times in a week. Work out the maths. All you need to do is go on Crep Chief Notify and enjoy.